Hi, good morning, boys and girls. Today you're going to need your iReady workbooks. We're going to open to page 38 and talk about connections between historical events. Remember, you can pause the video at any time. So we're going to open up here to page 38. Describing or telling about the connections between historical events in a text will help you understand how and why events in history happen. Some texts tell about historical events, which are important events that happened in the past. Sometimes these events are connected. To connect means to fit two or more things together. Events in a history text can follow each other in the order they happened: first, next, and last. They can also show how one event caused another. Look at the pictures. Think about how the events are connected. So down here, they're showing us these three pictures. When you look over at page 39, it tells us, look again at the pictures. Look at the pictures that show what the girl is doing. How are the events connected? Fill in the chart below to tell how they are connected. First, when we look over here, I look at this picture. I see that the girl is making something. What is she doing next? Take a good look. I would say next, she's wrapping a gift. What does she do last, which is this picture here? I would say last, she gives the gift to her friend. How are these pictures connected? So what I want you to do is to stop and talk in your classroom or to somebody at home about the events of these pictures. And you can pause the video while you do that. And then we're going to flip over to the next page, which is a new flag for a nation, which connects to our U.S. symbols. Okay, so here I have a new flag for a new nation by Teresa Roberts. A long time ago in the 1700s, the United States was not a country yet. People lived in 13 colonies. The colonies belonged to England. The people in the colonies wanted to be free. They decided to fight for freedom. The people needed a flag that would stand for all 13 colonies. General George Washington wanted a flag that everyone would recognize. It would unite the 13 colonies. Where would this flag come from? One story says that first General Washington went to see Betsy Ross. She had a sewing shop in Pennsylvania. He asked Betsy Ross if she would make a flag for the 13 colonies. She said yes. Betsy Ross made a flag with the 13 stars and 13 stripes. Each star and stripe stood for a colony. The flag that Betsy Ross made was an important symbol in the fight for freedom. It helped the colonists feel proud. Soon the colonies would become one country, and the new flag would stand for the United States of America. So we have been talking about the flag as we've been studying our unit, U.S. symbols. Let's look at this purple box down here. It says close reader habits. Underline the sentences that tell why Betsy Ross made a flag. Think about how the events are connected. So take a minute, let's pause the video, go through the passage, and underline any sentence that you think would tell why Betsy Ross made a flag. Then we can come over and look at our chart on page 41. How did the United States get its first flag? I'm going to think about how the ideas in my chart are connected. Reread paragraphs 1 and 2. Fill in the chart by writing what happened first, next, and last. Okay, so you're going to pause our video, go back to the passage, what happened first, next, last. General Washington went to see. Who did he go to see? Next, General Washington asked Betsy Ross to. And last, Betsy Ross did what? Go ahead, pause the video while you fill in your answer. What I would say is first, George Washington went to see Betsy Ross. Next, General Washington asked Betsy Ross to make a flag. Last, Betsy Ross sewed the first flag. So you can talk with a partner or someone in your room or someone at home about Betsy Ross designing the flag. Then there's a short response that says, tell how the United States got its first flag. Use details from the article in your answer. Write your answer on page 44. So you'll have to flip over to 44. Fill in your short response. And you can share that with someone in your class or someone at home. Have a great day.